I am going to share a secret with you that changed everything for me and took my telepathy, my spirituality, and my psychic abilities to a whole new level. The seldom taught secret is the key for developing psychically to receive telepathic information and communication from your spirit guides, from your angels, from your extraterrestrial guides, from the ascended masters, to communicate with each other as well as to get information from your higher self and great spirit or source. In this video, we will teach you what that secret is and teach you some very special telepathy exercises that you can apply that. Hey now, and welcome to the Medium channel where we bring you the spirituality behind the message to assist in the awakening process. So there's no getting around this, guys. You have to meditate. You have to develop your meditation practice. We're always interacting with each other, with spirit telepathically, but if we're not present and we're not open, we're not going to know that. It's all going to be in the realm of the subconscious. And it's not going to do you or spirit or anybody else a heck of a lot of good. So when you learn to meditate and get present in your conscious waking life, then you start to open up to the more subtle voice of spirit. That's when you start to receive. So start to develop your meditation, learn to quiet your mind, and learn to open to the telepathy that you're already doing, that's already happening in your life. But that's not the secret. Here's the secret. That telepathy is not of the brain. Telepathy originates in the heart. And yes, the brain is an important part of telepathy. After all, we're talking about the mind and reading minds, but it starts in the heart. And when you cultivate the frequencies of the heart, that's when you start to expand the frequencies of the mind, expand into spirit. And once your heart and your brain join and you become synergistic with the frequencies of spirit, that's when telepathy becomes naturally and easily. So this is what you want to do as part of your meditation every day. Feel your heart center, feel love, gratitude, and compassion. Vibrate and feel the heart. And then as you're breathing, feel your heart expanding into your chest, expanding into your body. And then feel your heart expanding into your aura. Feel with your heart your aura and the energy around you. And feel with your heart the room, the furniture, and then expand that into the space around you. Do this heart sensing every day. And the second thing to do is to do heart-brain coherence practice. We have videos for that. We'll flash one for you. In a nutshell, for about 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day, or however long you want to do it and however long you can, you sit with magnified gratitude and appreciation and love just for that present moment. So you get present, and then you become very, very grateful for the present moment and feel compassion and love. And sit with that and do that every day. What happens when you do heart-brain coherence and do heart sensing is once you bring the heart into coherence through compassion, appreciation, and love, the heart and the brain are connected, but our programming and conditioning severs that connection. So when you strengthen the heart and you expand the heart, the brain locks in and they feed on each other. So the brain gets stronger, and then you sync with spirit and your telepathy gets stronger. So here are some very powerful, simple exercises that you can do, that I do, that I've taught to my students with great results. And remember, these will work when you cultivate the frequencies of the heart and engage your heart in your practice and in your work. So the first thing would be just simple subconscious reprogramming. We get programmed to believe that we don't have these abilities through the power of repetition. So maybe work with some affirmations like, I am now open to receiving and giving powerful telepathic messages. You can write that down in the comments if you want. And I thank you for that. So that's one thing that you can do. Now, the next thing that you can do is, you can work with a partner or whatever. And again, you want to get very present. You want to open your heart and you want to stop your thoughts. And then in that moment when you're there, any thoughts that come to you are from the other person. You're receiving that telepathically. The key is emptying yourself, being in that place of neutrality, in presence, in shunya, or the 0 point. And then when you're not thinking and thoughts come to you, they're telepathically coming from the other person. Now, you can also do another similar exercise in partners, but you can add the telepathic qualities of picking up on people's emotions or feelings. Yeah, I know that's called empathy, but we can argue that as a telepathic gift also. So what you do is basically the same thing. You clear your mind, and then you can ask, like, what am I feeling emotionally? And if you're clear, if you're a clear vessel, you're not thinking, you're not feeling, you're just aware, open, and open of the heart. Anything you feel is coming from the energy of the other person. Any thoughts that come from the other person. And anything you feel in your body is a message from that person telepathically. Remember, you're not your thoughts, you have thoughts. You're not your emotions, you have emotions. You're not your body, you have a body. And when you can get present, these things can serve as very powerful psychic tools to get telepathic messages, as well as to communicate with the other side through mediumship and through channeling and connecting with spirit. By the way, in February, I'm going to be teaching a 6-hour online course on how to do channeling, how to do automatic writing, and how to do energy channeling. It'll be an intensive course, very well priced. I'll leave information for that on the pinned comment. And as well, we have a Patreon community called Spirit Mind Family, where we dive deeper into topics such as this one. So we'll leave information on that for you as well if you'd like to maybe join. So a couple other little exercises that you can do just when you're out and about. Clear your mind and your heart, and just briefly maybe connect energetically with the passerby and just get a thought. You'll never know if you're right or wrong. In fact, one of the important parts of this is you've got to be present. That means you can't be in your ego, you can't be in your thinking mind, which is tantamount to not even caring whether you're right or wrong. As soon as you care, you're going to diminish your ability. So this is a very safe way of doing it and developing. You don't know the person. You're not going to know if you're right or wrong. So just see somebody and just get a quick, couple of words in your head or whatever. And again, going back to partners, you can practice like doing things like working in groups and learning how to send and receive messages. So if I'm going to send a telepathic message, I'm going to open my heart, feel it in my brain, and through my third eye, I'm going to project it right through the person's brain and through their heart so that they receive the energy. So you can do that back and forth. Maybe just, focus on a word or two and have both people relax, decide who's going to send, who's going to receive, and then try that. Or try this. This is very powerful. If you're the sender, again, both parties have to be present, have to be open, and have to be open and expanded of the heart. So if you're sending, visualize a color and imagine that color goes right through the person and around the person. And then if you're the receiver, just clear your mind, and whatever color you see or think of, say that. And keep doing that. And another way of doing this is visualizing simple symbols. Like maybe I'll visualize a pyramid, maybe a gold pyramid. And I'll keep that vision. If I'm the sender and I'm working with a partner, I'll keep that vision strong in my mind and in my heart. And I'll energetically, with my breath and intention, project that through the person's, from my third eye through their third eye, from my heart through their heart, through my aura through their aura. And then if you're the receiver, just what are you seeing or what are you sensing? It may take some practice, but I think you have some very good tools now that you can start to develop, or I should say redevelop, and discover that you have had telepathic abilities all along. Just remember the last time that you thought of something right before the person said it. This is a way to start to make those natural abilities stronger, make them conscious abilities, not just random, subconscious, whenever they come up type of abilities. And that's what I have for you. So here's the companion video right here, and learning more of how to send telepathic messages as well as how to receive, and other facets of developing psychic abilities. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.